Baba ki jai.
Jai.
So there are few instances in life which can change your path, or what we call life-changing moments. So once you come to Babaji,
Don't speak inside the temple.
Deviji.
Outside.
so life-changing habits in life are what you have to learn from Haidakhan. अगर मैं अंग्रेजी में बोलते जाऊँ चलेगा, everybody is understanding, because it will take much more time then. So when you come to Babaji, Babaji has said two important things in your life which can change your path, and that is that you have to do Karma Yoga and Jap Yoga. Karma Yoga is what Lord Krishna told Arjun at the time of Mahabharat battlefield. When Arjun was getting cold feet, when he saw his cousins and nephews standing in front of him, and he was not wanting to fight, Lord Krishna said in Gita, this is the entire substance of Gita, that do your duty. So Lord Krishna has said that you have to do your duty, and the second person who has said that so vehemently is Babaji. That do your duty, do your Karma Yoga. And your Karma Yoga is that if you are an engineer, you do your work very well. If you are a writer, you should write very well. If you are a doctor, do your medicine or the curing part very well, and so on and so forth. If you are a housewife, manage your house very well. Look after your husband. Babaji's, Dirbar, ashram. So you have to do your duty. This is something which Babaji has forcefully, said. He says when the child is born, the moment he is born, his karmic meter or karma meter is down. Like in taxis, you remember, the meter comes down, your karmic meter is down, and then you have got to keep on running according to your karma. And you make your karma. It is nothing that you come, preconceived with karmas from your last life. You make your karma. The very fact that you are all educated, earning good money, means that God was kind to you. That means you must have done something good in your last life. But what karma you will do now, and you will perform the duties to become something better, is the Karma Yoga, which Babaji said is number one thing in your life. So Karma Yoga is number one. And number two is Jap Yoga, which is constant chanting of the God's name. In our case, Om Namah Shivaya. So Babaji said, and I want to put this on record, he never wanted anybody to change his religion or his, God or his guru. He didn't say that. But he says, since you have come here and you want to learn something from me, then I stand for Karma Yoga and I stand for Jap Yoga. Which Jap Yoga? Om Namah Shivaya. So the way to do Om Namah Shivaya is that you should get up early in the morning, and you have to finish your jap before sunrise. So, Uday, please show them how to see sunrise these days. So all of you have smartphones today, and I'm emphasizing this because the only thing which you can take away from here is to get up early in the morning. So please don't go back to your old bad ways and getting up at 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, whatever. So learn to sleep early, and I recommend that you should be in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock. If there is a television in your bedroom, please throw it out. Because television will not let you sleep. And you should get up in the Brahm Muhurat, which is the time when I asked Babaji, why you want us to get up early? And Babaji replied, he says, before at that time, if you finish everything before sunrise, I said, why? Why do you want it? He says, because at that time we listen. So gods listen to you it's not that they don't listen to you later on, but the best effect is during Brahm Muhurat, which is before sunrise if you can finish everything. And what you have to do is to go into, you take a bath. Babaji was emphasizing that you must take a bath. I know many people, including in my own family, who don't take a bath. It is not allowed. If you are in Babaji's darbar, if you are in his kingdom, you must get up early in the morning and take a bath, light an agarbatti in front of, in your chapel or whatever you have at home, whatever you call it. And then you should do the first mala, one I have written in my book. If those of you who have read my book, it's also available in Hindi or in English on page 215. I have written exactly what Babaji has taught us. And that you can start with pranayam. I don't want to do pranayam because it will take time. Maybe another day we'll only do pranayam. But today I want to go quickly over to the jap. So your first jap has to be Ganesh Ji, because we remember Lord Ganesh whenever we start anything new. So the mantra for Ganesh Ji is one mala you have to do. You have to hold the mala in your right hand. You have to suspend the mala on your fourth finger. Not on first, second, but on your fourth finger. And the second finger is not to be used. No using the second finger. First, third and fourth finger, you have to pull the beat towards you. Om Gan Ganpatiye Namah. Om Gan Ganpatiye Namah. Om Gan Ganpatiye Namah. And do one such mala of Ganesh Ji, because before we do in India, in Hinduism, anything which you start, Ganesh Ji comes first. Ganesh Ji, for those of you who don't know, is Lord Shiva's, son. And he has been born, he's been given this boon, because there was something which happened which I don't want to go into. And Lord Shiv said that, okay, from now onwards, anybody who does anything new in India will first remember Ganesh Ji. So you and I cannot escape that. You have to do one mala of Ganesh Ji first. So after you've done Ganesh Ji mala, you go on to the mantra Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya is a 5-letter word, mantra, Panchakshar mantra. And for each akshar, for each letter, you have to chant Om Namah Shivaya 125,000 times or 1,25,000 times. That means 5-letter word mantra into 1,25,000, 625,000 times you have done the mantra. Then the mantra become charged and you reach stage 1. And in one mala there are 108 beats, so 108 into whatever time you have at home you should do. But I want you to remember, when you go back from here, when you get up in the morning, try and do maximum malas at that time depending on your time. But now, because you are getting up early before sunrise, what Babaji said, you will have enough time, I can assure you. So this is one takeaway you must, practice. So Om Ganesh mantra, Om Gan Ganpatiye Namah, Om Gan Ganpatiye Namah, Om Gan Ganpatiye Namah, and you go at the end of the mantra, or the mala, and you don't cross over, you turn it back. And now you say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. So now when you are doing Om Namah Shivaya, you should concentrate your eyes, close your eyes, and concentrate in between your eyebrows, which is where your third eye is usually. And those people who have difficulty in focusing here, in between their eyebrows, they can, concentrate on the tip of the nose. And what do you have to think about at that time? You think of your God, whose mantra you are chanting. In our case, Babaji. So you have to remember Babaji and keep doing Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, and Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. And Babaji said very clearly that the mantra will not do anything for you until you charge the battery of the mantra, which means the constant repetition of the mantra. Here, quantity matters. Usually you hear, no, it's only quality which matters and quantity doesn't matter. In our religion, in the chanting of the mantra, the quantity matters. So it depends how much you do. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And you can do it, it's a fast mantra, so it's not taking very long. And when you reach the other end, as I told you earlier, you are supposed to turn the thing around and again say, do Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. So I have told you how to do, what time to do. And then Babaji said a very great thing. He says, then if you have done this as a ritual, as your routine every day in the morning, Then whenever you get the time, you are driving a car, instead of listening to your radio FM, 93.8, you just keep on doing Om Namah Shivaya. So that is another thing. You are not driving the car, you are sitting in a bus, you are being driven. Many of us in India, we have drivers, we are lucky people. So I take my mala, I sit on the right side of the car, and I keep rest my hand and I keep doing my Om Namah Shivaya. And you will not believe it, in the morning when I do, and I go to my work and I come back, I have done 108 malas. So quantity matters. And if I can do it, I'm sure you all can do it. So this is what I just wanted to pass on to you. And after some time, a reasonable time, say after about 40 odd days, you will find that you discover that your entire psyche, you're a changed person. So I told you that change will happen and you will notice a change. I cannot notice a change in you, he cannot notice a change, but you will notice a change. But what do you have to do? You have to get up early in the morning. Before sunrise, you finish whatever, according to your time, whatever manas you have. And then Babaji also said that you must look after your physical health. So now, when you have done your mala, you have got extra time at your hand. What will you do? You have to wear your kits, wear your track pants, and go for a walk. Those people living in Haldwani, Deviji will tell you to go to Tegonia Park. So please, because your physical health is very, very important. I don't have to tell you that our General Secretary, Sarna, what is his first name? Sanjeev Sarna died of a massive heart attack, and we couldn't do anything at the age of 55 or 57. So with folded hands, I am asking you to change your lifestyle physically also. You must get up early in the morning. This is the spiritual part which will keep your mind intact. And the mind intact will make you do the mala. With mind not in place, you will not be able to do anything. You will be confused all round. Our aim is to get out of the confusion, because now you have come to Babaji. So take away what Babaji has told you, and I am telling you word by word what Babaji said. So then after you have finished your morning, mala, you please wear your shoes, kids, or whatever you call them, and you go for a walk at least for 45 minutes. Half an hour minimum, 45 minutes is okay. Because now you have time. Then you get ready and go for your work. And when you come back from your work, if you have the time, you can again do the mala, take a bath, not take a bath, do the mala, if you have the time. But the main thing which is from my talk today, you have to sleep early to get up before, at least 1 hour before your sunrise. And the sunrise time, just okay. So now in your cell phones, there is, where the weather is. जहाँ पे वेदर होती है, जहाँ पे मौसम लिखा हुआ है, वहाँ पे नीचे अगर आप जाए तो sunset and sunrise is written there. So read that, sunrise, and get up 1 hour before what is written there. Supposing these days the sunrise is 6:03 in Delhi. Supposing 6:03 a.m. Please get up by 5:03 a.m. Take your bath, and for half an hour go to Babaji's room in front of his photograph, and you will be able to do one mala of Ganeshji, and at least 10 malas I can assure you of Om Namah Shivaya. And with that you start walking what Babaji wanted you to do, and you will be a changed person in 40 days. If you don't change in 40 days, please come back to me, I will make you change. Bole Baba ki jai.
Money back.
Money back.